reaction from Taiwan on this entire story. The chairman of the Defense Committee and the Foreign Policy of Taiwan, Wang Ting-yu, has spoken to CNN News 18, spoke to my colleague Siddhant in particular. He said that the Chinese balloon is to target aircraft carriers and destroyers as it's easy to gather information. Let's go very quickly to my colleague Siddhant to understand more. Siddhant, part of what the Taiwan response is it's touched on the abilities of the spy balloon. Can we just play that out for our audiences? Then we'll come to you for more questions.
Several times in the past. So this was also a revelation which has been made by the ambassador, which has been made by the United States. And in fact, several reports have published these details. How would you like to react to this? And has there been any official communication from Americans to your government in Taipei?
Yeah, first, this China spy balloon is a concrete evidence to the world, especially to Americans. This is a proof China, they don't obey, they don't follow international regulation. They violate the international regulation so easily. Sending this kind of spy balloon intentionally to America. But it's not only happening in the United States. China using this kind of spy balloon to show what they are doing in front of the world. So I think the backfire of this spy balloon will be very severe between China and the United States relationship, and also make American people realize what happened in Taiwan or in your country, in their borders.
China also has to say that the way America has reacted to it and has shot it down is immature, and America should have handled the situation with cool head. So this is what China has to say. So are you buying this narrative which China is trying to create, that this balloon has nothing to do with spying, but it has more to do with collecting information related to the climate?
First, China, they lie. Chinese communists say this is a civilian balloon. But, and this balloon is happened to be blown by the westward wind toward the United States. But if you look at the tracks of this balloon, like going up to the North Pole, then going down, go through Canada, then along the coast side, and then fly into United States. There is no this kind of wind. This wind is man-made wind.
Let's go over to my colleague Siddhant right now for more details. Siddhant, Taiwan is one of the nations that in that Washington Post report that you highlighted yesterday, it seems had been targeted by these Chinese spy balloons in the past. Could you bring us more context on the response we've just gotten?
Well, that's right. So this is perhaps for the first time that Chairman of Defense and Foreign Policy Committee of Taiwan has spoken on record and has spoken to CNN News 18, and he has confirmed this, that China not just has not only sent this balloon to US, even such attempts have been made against Taiwan also in the past. In fact, he also went on to say that these balloons are dangerous. These balloons can hide from radars. He also says that these balloons were sent to US to destroy the carriers and destroyers, and he says that China has a specialized unit to handle such balloon. The name of that unit is a Special Balloon Unit. There are personnel, military personnel handling this unit, and those individuals are involved in research and development at the same time, and they are building such balloons so that these balloons can be sent to various countries to gather crucial information, sensitive information. And they say that this method is more effective than satellite methods. that countries usually use, and the methods which are very much accepted worldwide. So they say that Chinese have been using it, and in fact on Taiwan also they have used it multiple times. In fact, Mr. Wang Tingyu also highlights that and also says that the world community should come together, should unite, and also raise this issue in United Nations, because it is about violating the sovereignty of any country. Back to you.
Okay. All right. Siddhant, thank you for bringing us that context. Stay with us, please, as we await. We do have experts also joining us on the entire show. Siddhant, if I could ask you very quickly, if you could highlight for our audiences now the diplomatic timeline ever since the incident first took place. We've seen a almost crisis level be arrived at between China and the United States when it comes to their diplomatic relations. Could you illustrate the timeline for us, please?
Well, look, Taiwan has to say that it's not the first time that this balloon has been sent to United States. In fact, such balloons have been sent to Taiwan and various other countries as well for the surveillance purpose. This is for the first time that US has made issue about this balloon hovering over United States,
right?
Because US-China relations are seeing new low.
Okay, we'll try to re-establish our connection with my colleague. Remember, experts say that the developments that have taken place over the last few days reveal more fundamental questions about the US-China relations. We're going to have experts join us on the show through the day today to speculate exactly what this means for the future of both countries. Right now, though, we're shifting